Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Coming Out on Top. So let's jump right back in. You'd only seen it from the hot air balloon, but made a point to memorize the location. Or so you thought. Um, Go right. 2 blocks up the street, you see it. The quaint yellow house you saw from a distance on your first date. A slight apprehension twinges in your gut as you get closer, thinking maybe this was a bad idea. You nevertheless proceed. Just a few houses to go when you see them. 2 men, bearded and burly, getting off their motorcycles and walking or waltzing up to Amos's driveway. You halt your progress and observe. They don't even knock, just barge in. That's curious. I hope it's not a home invasion. You walk towards the house. From inside the dwelling, you hear laughter. You're about to walk up the front steps when you hear it. Grunting. Moaning. Then a ruckus explosion of cheers. And more moaning and grunting. Laughter, like lunacy, had descended upon the place and spread its corrupt influence. You try to imagine the goings-on inside. What the hell? Do I even want to know? Just then, you shift your position without watching exactly where your feet are going. Ah! Your hapless, stupid foot knocks over a small potted flower which thuds against the concrete and makes an unpleasant grinding sound as it rolls. From inside, rising above the raucous noise of whatever the hell's going on, you hear Dulcie's bark, loud, shrill, alarmed. She's onto you. Shit! Dulcie's bark sets off the neighbor's dogs. Shh! Girl, shh! It seems like every dog within a 3-block radius starts barking. Oh crap! You hear a voice inside Amos's house. What's that? I don't know. There's been someone in the neighborhood who's been stealing dogs, though. Took this kid's English bulldog puppies last week. I'm worried they're either using them as bait for dogfighting or reselling them. Either way, it's about as low as you can go. Aw, poor little pups. Good thing I brought little Sally today. That thief won't be stealing nothing when I put a bullet in each of his kneecaps. The way Dulcie's barking sounds like he's right outside. Don't worry, Dulcie. We won't let him get you, girl. Time to go! Shaking in terror, you haul ass to the cruiser and pedal away as fast as your legs can move you. You feel relieved once you're away from Amos's house, but also thoroughly embarrassed. How are you going to tell him you saw those men enter his house and heard all the commotion inside without seeming like some crazy stalker? By the way, I was in your neighborhood the other day and listening on your doorstep. Maybe you should just pretend you were never there. Whew, you finally got some downtime this weekend. In terms of your studies, you're kicking ass. You've been feeling pretty distant from Penny lately, and you and Ian are on friendly terms. And finally, you've got $580 in savings. What will you do with your extra time this weekend? I am gonna go tutor for some extra cash. Made 160, we have 740 in savings. Monday. You just can't believe how quickly time has been whipping by this semester. Tuesday. You're still thinking about what you saw and heard at Amos's house when the doorbell rings. You go to answer. It's the delivery guy holding a single red rose. Never thought you'd run into me again, huh? Or expected to deal with that delivery guy again, huh? Did you? Not really. Of course you wouldn't, self-obsessed jerk. It didn't go so well, did it? Do you remember any of that, or were you too busy thinking of how great you are? Oh yeah, sorry about all that. It's a little late for apologies, friend. Ignoring his glare, you take the rose from him. Wow, one beautiful red rose. Not exactly. I've got 35 more of these, and I'm supposed to deliver one every 5 minutes for the next 3 hours. Seriously? There's no way I'm doing that, so take your pick. I'll bring them all in right now, or they're going in the trash. Fine, bring them in. I'm going to need the tip first, pal. There's no way I'm trusting your ass. I'm gonna refuse because he is being rude. Fine. I'm going to remember this, friend. The delivery guy brings the rest of the roses and flings them at you when you open the door. The cards attached to each rose are labeled with numbers, and each have written on them a single word. Wait, these are all out of order now. Which one goes first? Good luck, sir. The delivery guy slams the door behind him, and I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear that in the background. I have the windows open, and we have, like, those plastic, like, curtain things that hang down over the window. And, yeah, that's what that sound is. It must be some kind of code. 2 hours later, you're still rearranging the numbered cards when Ian walks into the room. Whoa, dude, more flowers? Wait, if I arrange these by evens and odds, maybe... let's see. Yes? No. Wait, maybe if I take the first letter of each prime-numbered word... Dude, why don't you just put them in order? Please, it can't be that simple. No, look! Ian rearranges the cards. Ian, don't touch! Ian orders them in a line. Look, I decoded it. Don't you see the message? The heart beats, quickening, every thought swirling around you, and I am helpless. Not to relent, but to admit the sweetness into mouth, to taste, understand, every and all of all that's you. I simply must. Well, fuck me. You did it. It was that simple. Holy shit, I'm a genius. I knew it. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's okay, dude. We can't all be geniuses. Oh, I need to get some glasses. Imagine how smart I'll be once I get those. Ian walks out of the room with a jaunty step. I'm a genius, a goddamn genius. You sigh. As you collect the cards off the floor, you see a question written on the back of the final card. Might I take you away this weekend? We're going to text Amos yes. Absolutely, you text him. It feels like it takes forever for Saturday to roll around. Once it does, you're all butterflies. Where could Amos possibly be taking you? Saturday. You hear Amos's motorbike roar down the street outside. You hurry down to meet him. Hey, Muse. Your chariot awaits. Where are we going tonight? That, my friend, is a mystery not yet to be revealed. Is it poetry related? Perhaps, perhaps not. You'll see soon enough. I want you to wear this blindfold. He holds out a strap of thick black cloth. We're going to a secret place. The blindfold is mandatory. If you're up for it, that is. You briefly recall the grunts and thumps you heard in Amos's garage. Yeah, we're gonna put the blindfold on. You take the blindfold and tie it around your eyes. Amos lifts you onto the bike, and the two of you motor away. The smell of Amos's leather jacket and the sounds of the motorcycle engine and the bustle of the city consume your senses. You begin imagining the fate that awaits you. It's silly, but you start to fantasize that he's a superhero and he's recruiting you to be his sidekick. Wait, no, we need cool aliases. Or maybe we could be Amos, Man, and Phil. Criminals across the city will know and fear Amos, Man, and Phil. Or maybe this is a setup for the cruelest breakup of all time. Pretend like it's this crazy, mysterious date, and then be like, you know what? This isn't working. I think we should see other people. Only to leave me abandoned in some remote place crying my eyes out. The ride seems to take forever, but you love every second of it. Eventually, you feel the bike come to a stop, the engine cut off, and the motorcycle lift as Amos gets off. You hear waterfowl shrieking and the sound of distant splashes. Hope he doesn't put me in a sack and drown me. You can take that off now. You remove the blindfold and see a magnificent old showboat. On the side, you see the name, the Shrieking Halibut. I don't know how to say that fish name, but I think that's it. A boat? Correct. That is a boat. He's gonna touch the butt. Where are we going on it? Right again. How romantic. I can't wait. It's going to be wonderful. Anyway, let's go. The cruise starts with a 7-course meal, Jesus, and a showing of the classic Breakfast at Tiffany's, starring George Peppard and Audrey Hepburn as Holly Golightly. Or Golightly? I don't remember how to say the characters' names. I've seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, like, a few times. Please forgive the tasteless scenes with Mickey Rooney. You'll otherwise find it's a remarkable film. After dinner, we'll be treated to a hot stone massage. From there, who knows? Wow, sounds wonderful. The two of you, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading. The two of you climb the gangplank onto the boat and make your way to the dining room. Waiting on each table is a bottle of chilled champagne. Amos pops the bottle and fills both glasses. A generous pour and hoping for a generous night. Let's toast. To you, to everything possible, to all prospects great and small. And to you, too. And to, everything. All this stuff. Yes, to all this. It is great, isn't it? The two of you settle in for your meal. Oysters and pearls to start along with the movie. Pearl tapioca. How perfect. Although I doubt Miss Golightly would be as interested in these pearls as the ones at Tiffany's. Honestly, I wouldn't know where to start with someone like that. George Peppard seemed to be doing an admirable job so far. He seems so casual. Well, you do know he's gay. At least the character is. Oh. Okay, I can see that. Just then, you hear a mean-sounding shh directed at you. You shut your damn mouth. The second course, a stunning-looking salad arrives. Winter chicory salad and with chestnut puree. Chicory dickory dock. Oh my god. Just say that looks amazing. Almost as amazing as you. Turning back to the movie, you watch our Audrey Hepburn climb into bed with shirtless George Peppard as the two of them snuggle and smoke cigarettes. You think about how nice it would be to snuggle with Amos. Amos catches you eyeing him. Is something the matter? We should, do that later. I don't smoke. Without the cigarettes, then. That sounds lovely. Next up, you're served sautéed filet of Pacific yellowtail, Maine sea scallops, white quail, and Alessian fields lamb. The second to last course is an andante dairy acapella consisting of orange muscat gali, roasted ruby beets, California red walnuts, and brown butter toasted whatever that is. You're not sure exactly what all that means, but it's delicious. You begin to feel a kinship with Holly Golightly's taste for the finer things in life. Finally, the waiter brings a collection of extraordinary-looking desserts to choose from. Let's see. I'm gonna take the candied rose petal champagne gelato. Ooh, that actually sounds really good! A fine choice. The movie ends with the male lead searching for Holly Golightly's cat during a downpour. Is this a metaphor for something? Very astute, it is indeed. So that cat, is that supposed to represent love? Yes, the cat represents her ability to love and be loved. The fact that he's gay and she's messed up serves as counterpoints to make their relationship more probable and thus more profound. In any case, did you enjoy the film? What a great movie! I loved it. It is indeed. After the movie and meal, you want very much to lie down, relax, and digest. Luckily then, that's what you're going to do, or that's what you're doing next, as you and Amos meander to the massage area. You remove your shirts and assume position. You try not to gawk too hard at his thick, burly, shirtless body. You feel rather puny in comparison. You imagine him hauling you over his shoulder like a bushel of bananas, or rescuing you from a burning building. He just looks so goddamn impressive. Your masseuses, Remy and Jacqueline, wander in and greet the two of you. Remy makes a beeline for you, a hint of mischief in his eye. You think, for just an instant, that maybe he wants to hurt you. Jacqueline cracks her knuckles and proclaims her ability to loosen up even the toughest flesh. That sounds kinda creepy. Amos gives you a look, like he's concerned. Like, tell my mom I love her if this doesn't go well. Go easy on me. I'm not necessarily looking to have my flesh loosened. Once the masseuses start, your concerns evaporate. A large hot stone wrapped in a towel is placed at the base of your spine. And with a warm stone in each hand, Remy begins working on your back, up, down, and around, the warmth penetrating, the hard slab of smooth rock unraveling the knots in your muscles. Lost in the sensations of the expert kneading of your flesh, you forget where you are. The only sounds there are the river against the boat, an occasional exhale of uninhibited pleasure. You peek over at Amos, who appears to be having as blissful a time as you. You begin to wish that this will never end. And just then, it does. It seems too perfect and over far too quickly. Getting up, you and Amos smile at each other. I feel unburdened, like some weight's been pulled off me I didn't know I was carrying. Sublime. That felt incredible. You two are absolute masters of your craft. Thank you so much. You try to think of eloquent words that could somehow convey the deep gratitude you feel. Yeah, thanks bunches! You immediately begin wondering why you just said thanks bunches when you've never uttered the phrase before in your life. Like your brain was waiting for the most embarrassing possible moment before unleashing it. What the hell, brain? Why you gotta do me like that? Well, Phil, what would you like to do? Should we walk around a bit or head back to the cabin? I'm so relaxed. I want to keep this feeling going. Then let's head back and lie down. Back at the cabin, you're struck by the smallness of your quarters. It certainly is cozy. I might even call it snuggly. I'll go a step further and call it cuddly. I'm not sure I'd say that cuddle is a step further than snuggly. How about snuggalicious then? That is definitely better than snuggly. Let's settle into our snuggalicious room. The both of you sneak into bed, lie down, and look at each other, and immediately begin laughing. Well, that was easy. That's what I was thinking. So, I was pondering something. What were you pondering? Your dreams. Not in the literal sense, but the big picture, kind of what do you want most of your life, or out of your life as it may be. I'm still thinking about it. Good. You've got time to consider things. These are decisions that should not be made in haste. I guess it's weird. Before I came out, I worried about that stuff a lot more. I mean, I'm still worried, but it's like, I feel a bit more confident that I can handle whatever comes my way. That is truly a good thing. Well, what happens next? I'm not sure. I don't think I'll know until we stop talking. Okay, that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!